I guess there's a certain part of me that's always thought that computer parts look like cities. My name is Zayd Menk. I'm an 18-year-old artist from Zimbabwe. I grew up in a family of 9 people. My parents had a repurposing attitude towards most things. How can we use the rubbish to make something else? So I just make my artwork out of the things that I find and the things that I collect. I grew up in Harare, the capital city of Zimbabwe, and I really like it there. But we do have quite a few challenges like political unrest and economic challenges. There's also e-waste dumping that has affected many of the poorer areas around the city. This project that I'm working on is a collaboration with HPE to make an area of Westminster done in recycled electronics. I think what I'm doing on a small scale is basically what they're doing on a large scale in a slightly different way. The parts for this project were from HPE's facility. It was quite different compared to what happened for my first project. With that one, I had to go around asking friends and family and trying to scavenge things from the side of the road. When planning for this project, I used a lot of online resources to calculate what area I want to do. It was also quite helpful to see things in person. It puts things in perspective quite nicely. From there, I sketch out the layout of the city and I just start building the individual buildings one by one. I think in a perfect world, there wouldn't be such a thing as waste. Everything would be reused and repurposed for something else.
There are about 50 million tons of e-waste generated on an annual basis, and substances that go into the products have impacts to soil, water, human health. We can't just take, make, dispose anymore. We need to really think about how we responsibly design, manufacture, and dispose of the products or potentially reuse them at their end of life. The circular economy is a shift from the traditional linear economy into a model where it's regenerative in nature. One of the most exciting aspects of our environmental program are our Technology Renewal Centers. Of the material that comes in the door, over 89% is actually refurbished, remarketed, and sold to new customers. The remaining portion is recycled in a responsible way to have real impact at scale.
In the future, if companies embrace the idea of the circular economy, e-waste might not be an issue, and my artwork might be seen as a sort of weird historical artifact from a time when we didn't know any better.